Yo, the second time I was assaulted was in a foreign country. A beautiful country, lovely people. And like all countries, you're going to have bad people as well as good people, and lovely people. You're going to have awful, ignorant, and horrible people. So, this night, morning, actually, it would have been morning, early morning, because it was New Year's Eve. It had been New Year's Eve. The festivities had been going on. And I had been out with my girlfriend, and we were now at a taxi rank in the city, queuing for a taxi to go home. And it was quite a long queue. It was very busy. It was very busy on the streets for New Year's. And we're all everybody's a bit impatient because taxis aren't coming quick enough and the queue is long and lots of people want to go home. And we get close to the top of the queue. We're maybe 3 or 4 people in front of us, having waited a long time. And then this big guy, very, very big guy. This country is famous for its big, strong men. And this guy was a big, strong man, with a bad attitude. So he appears striding up the queue, kind of barging his way along, and walks up to the top of the queue and stands there in front of all of us who have been waiting in the queue. He just stands there. Now, this guy could have been a known local criminal, probably was, based on what happened. And I wasn't pleased that this son of a bitch was skipping the queue on everybody who'd been waiting. It's not right, that's not fair, that's not just. That's stupid and that's ignorant. So I spoke a bit of the local language, and I was able to say, hey, there's a queue, in the language. So I went up to him and I tapped him on his shoulder, big tall shoulder, and turned him around to me and I said, hey, there's a queue. And he just turned and he sat into the cab which had just come. He opened the door. And that's when I said, hey, there's a queue, because he was showing intent on getting into this cab which he had skipped the queue to get into. So he was opening the door. I tapped him on his shoulder. I said, hey, there's a queue. And he just turned and he sat into the back of the taxi. He closed the door. I knocked on the window and I opened the door quickly. And I said one more time to his face, hey, there's a queue. So with that, he swung around and he stood out of the taxi. He hit me hard. I flew backwards, landing against a car, I think, another taxi, I don't know what the heck. I landed against something. And I immediately jumped up and went back to the car, to him again. At this stage, he was back sitting in the cab. The cab's engine was running, and he closed the door again. I went back to the door the back door of the cab, and I pulled the door again to open it. I was going to have this guy. I didn't care how big he was. I was going to have this guy. Guess what? He'd locked the door. The car took off. Bye-bye. Disappeared. What did I do? What do you think I did? I ran after the taxi to catch it. But I couldn't. It was gone. I really don't like people like that, you know? They think they got muscle or they got money or something they think makes them better than ordinary people. No person is better than any other person when it comes to the street, which is life. When it comes to life, we're all in it together. We gotta respect each other. I think karma got that guy. I got other videos on other times I got assaulted. Check them out. It's getting dark. It's too dark. It's okay for me. I can see everything, but I can see on the camera. You can't see much. But hey, that's okay. Look, this isn't a channel to have you admire my beauty. It's about you to hear my stories. So thanks for watching, listening, and check out my other videos. Have a great day, guys.